Nsia body shama ya mamunye na ajo ya mwakwaba edo Adom TV no nsia kase so adwumre nsam asie na braso Sauti BS Adom TV kase nsam ne doso ne etodwa wo bi ya wo beti ni Chief Justice nanei odina no atomo ebie no ne ekoso wo mrahye bedwa fie mu nti enne woni asetena no wakire mu ese ya mamra mu wantwi ene ne ye hunu no ye de honsam no ebebro Media Foundation for West Africa so ene one more kasa se ma yenso yenene yenne ebedru bedwa mu nti bibia mu so ma bedimo akotene yen ene Ivory Coast man no emu wakabom edisa enkomo no President Ghana Association of Medical Herbalists so ene de kokobo to ho womo anya bibidro na so obo ho samrane se oye bibidro no wonyina ye fise kuo na ba a wone won ba wi ataso sansam no aya pomuden adwade mu nsem obi man so anigide agudie mu nsem ka ho ne de browse Adom TV kase o share live on Facebook/Adom TV extra Go TV 119 DSTV 280 uko YouTube Adom TV 2 ensem we nyina ne bebre ka ho so kwa adomonline.com egu ho fasedama Majoy Trish wata di ba ko ene hyeme midi de afia amankwa afia ni de mientie said ensem ni chiremu etie Media Foundation for West Africa ne one more aye conference wo man Ghana mu ama won asenti a wode atoso se nsentwefo emma ye hyeyen afunumu ma no ye hyeyen putupa enuma ye no ebekọ animu wo se yete ma ne na yete oba ne nso a nyimu bia nso enimu wo mo priwe e de amama ye ene ye nkanko enti wo hwemu ansentwefo bia won so Ivory Coast mamu ne o man Ghana ene hia ya nkita wodi ati se ye ekoso
Media Foundation for West Africa ene ekubi aka wonu abom aye conference e de ama nsentwofo ema sene womo ebeko nanim jumedi ekoso e won kran no head of department no eneda communication studies e wo University of Ghana Professor Abena Enimwa Yeboa e de nsemse na tutwa
sebio se bibi na wo dwen ho ufa ne be ma kwan so na oba ne nso so de ono nso so na kwan so ba beka ho a ubehu na decision obe making no better because it has perspective from both the males and the females enti ebe hia se omo a ehwe media nwuma ne so ankasa no ye ne omo betena ase abonkomo amomo ati ase mienti a esese media spaces na media adwuma ekuo mu no spaces a oba be ye adwuma eseso no nso timi tumpon efi so tumpon a eno betimi aboa ama media no ne oman na nkasa nso so tumpon
gender expert ene ochechirefo ewo Unimark IJ Iradua Tabika enso de nsemse atudwa
sisi ano ode ye mankrofo tase de law no echi wa aja atum because ekono for law no obeja atum no cherry into obetum na the Ghana so election year na nyamanyama pi bobubom obe into being I think 11th September a lot of people are miss when you there damas no wa tutum because this year no we are busy with so many other activities especially getting to an election year until there more education there affirmative action no this year ya jatum.
Director Adema Center for Impact Studies Eric Anane in the Bui what they told one my war in cry you two from a goodie anymore said near ye one would be a biano one more bass simo a bit too from a goodie and one her so sir a bit to me aka everyone ho
Adom kasi amane boni Isaac no menyo ene Eric Anane indebugim etwetwem komobra oni omanfo kodi nkita ho wodi tu dwase omanfo bi otukro bi efre na anwem oboase East Mensimu Asante Mantem kade bi e wosen konye frɛ fam agudi etu adwuma eku ho no wonyan ne senti oba ho so oba be kyerɛkyerɛ wo mo.
What we are trying to do ni say ye pese omu nidi omu ankasa course entina ye kyerɛ omu the laws on resettlement and compensation omu dinkan ateki step ni bi omo din kind the letters ni bi Minerals Commission omo de bi ko EPA because omo na regulatory bodies na ti ye tra omo ekwan a laws ni e fa so e de secure redress for all these issues enti omo din kind ateki step ni bi enti ye hwe se EPA ni Minerals Commission so be den e bebem no ma aye den atoa so e free hon ye be koso a atrechre omo mrani ni so se ye be ya omo ankasa be libi omo course enti de pese ye no
eno achi nana ya omensa oboase anwem konti hene editu just say mfuturo a free from agudie to adwuma ekuo ni mu ebo manfo so ha wo mu apomodin
ya boma fence wall na o matutunu nya na adwuma o mu ye no soro ho mfuturo nam kuroma am se no nya mfuturo kutwa nti o mu tue mfiri kuro no so first no na yenim ba bi e betu ana mo na fa nti a kire na ehu we kamfo na eno mu tu ana mo de bi ade kan so o mo ya ni tue mfiri kuro no yenya adwuma bia so mo to fence wall o emane de adwuma na mo ye ba bi ya do nyina na mo to fence wall ho bibia ni ha school bia ni ha de school ni ha se mfuturo na e ba ha m se no ntina ma so ya pom di na ekofo nti o mu tue mfiri kuro no Russia square gugugu o menam sa senate ninti o mu so dia
President Edema Institution of Engineering and Technology Ghana ye engineer Henry Kojoboaten o de adesrepa na ma de hye wo boko no important so ma sumdwe emfa ne ntoma pa emfamfira no man no enkonenim
boko sisi ayekasa asoje ensheda ini home eti IET as an institution of engineering and technology Ghana near ye can say ye best from adwobro to kwasema eko suni na no ye best from mo fa makudie engu fam ye gidi se kasa betimi aboa ma enkagbom ni asumdwe aba bi o mu ye stress politicians are makwahye chire a omuhuhu jegumu ma say ye ekoso no ye best stress omunyai na emmoa oman no so wo hwa akokọ sa eba emadwuma enkonso ye ka say professionals bibri ho we teacher for police for civil servants and engineers ankasa nso a omo ye members nso ewo ho a omo ye adwuma ekoba say a omo nya kwan emfa nye adwuma eno nso ma empuntuo emma enti na obehwa enra na emma ni nkwala ewo ho a omo ye vulnerable no omani abre kasa esu echomafo enti e best stress omafo no omo kuno omo ntie se mubrohunfo omusufre ema ne nkwala yin sufre na omo fo makode nyina nto ho na yento eto ye makasa mu emfa asomdwe mra ekono de ukasa wo ko a unwi da ye ne hwe Ukraine ni Russia de nu se ekono be bosomepe enso ye hwe be mfi miensa na ebusu ekoso nti akunya de DCC oman emfa kasa yentra akunya ba ko na yemwane emfa ye entu ye
Ghana Integrity Initiative, yes, civil society organization. Womadwuma wo ye pa so obeko atia keta se no proye. Na afi wo boda wurafa amemwo pa eho sa setene mu nso bekoyie. Na won mo ba ye wonya mfie aduonu enum 25 years ni nti won mo hye ho fa nkunimdi a won mo de ne akukuhwi ase e wo mu nyina no nei won de atudwa.
Ghana Integrity Initiative edi mfie aduonu no Tumedi na siempenifo bebre ya won mu akwadare e waketa hyekanka ne proyemu ene bepiemu e wo ho saa soye ya wo mo kasetia keta hyekanka ne proye etwafa abaya adwuma ankorankore ene omanfo asetena mu nyina Mary Arelana Ada executive director no wo kyerɛkyerɛ wo hawo a wonum fam wo adwuma yenimu ene ne ma papa wonum atimi aye emfie aduonunum enie
created an atmosphere for people who want to report corruption to do so without a challenge. And so we have the ALAC, the Advocacy and Legal Advice Center, a center that provides advice to victims and witnesses of corruption with the assurance of confidentiality and the pursuit of their cases. We've been involved in some strategic litigations. As part of our ALAC, we have been involved in taking up the cases of people, and we've gotten a lot of resolution for them. Civil society is, let's say, the government empowers us as opposition, and so the tendency to be a pushback is high. So you would realize that in many of the instances there are emotional issues, psychological blackmail. You have people coming at you, physically attacking you. I have been a victim of some of the most nasty bullying.
And Chief Justice Akasa afa yes o man yete ho na mrahye bedwam won mo enya dwuma ohunu ye se enya ne kwaso no na yamamra no so na twitwitwi atimi abamu saa no ensam na ne wo Supreme Court bra won mo etena se efora afenyo marking and Speaker of Parliament ensam no no de sansemi etudwa
Gertrude Esaba Tokonu e de sansemi to dwa wo bra wote na adwam e wo Supreme Court na wonom ebu asem a eda afenyoma ken ene chiamehene entem maame no etu asem no ehye na emum wo shalayafo a wogina afanu na na emu se wonom enfile wonom application na asem a chiamehene e de kodan wonom se nka wontwe won ho emfiri ensem a ekoso e wo mrahye bedwamu no abdwefo no mu a wonom etena se nyina no wobotuguye
on that specific day, telling him to file within 7 days. It takes effect from the date of service. That's my understanding.
So he was supposed to file by 28th?
No, by the rules of the court, where the time limited for doing something is 7 days or less, weekends.
So he was supposed to file by when?
If we take out. No. Today.
Today?
Yes.
This suit is adjourned to Friday for completion. File your processes by close of day tomorrow. This is a constitutional crisis. We are living in a country where the parliament is not sitting. What is going on?
I'm not too sure that this suit is to enable parliament sit. It's to declare.
Very well. Yes, I take it.
Supreme Court esanso ete abedwafo nso a wonom tena se ehye se lawyerfo a wonom ejina fanu no nyina anamu no ama wonom akosi obubu bosome de to so nsia se wonom emefile won defense na fe asem no porte no won hyase enni.
We will quote again articles 22, 23 and 24. The Supreme Court shall, for the purposes of a declaration under clause 1 of this article, make such orders and give such directions as it may consider appropriate for giving effect or enabling effect to be given to declarations so made. Any person or group of persons to whom an order or direction is addressed under clause 2 of this article by the Supreme Court shall duly obey and carry out the terms of the order or direction. The Constitution enjoins the Supreme Court to make orders that are appropriate for giving effect or enabling effect to be given to its final declarations on the correct meaning of a constitutional provision. And the Constitution is so serious about ensuring the obedience of such orders that it creates the offense of high crime for failure to obey such orders in Article 2.4.
The Supreme Court and Semno Emonti, a year Chief Justice Nese Kasabiemwa, what you to Rob Bagwin, Nimra Nimuni, and him say, woman of Frinea Kosi November was Sumi Besimu, there also in Sia Braya, who was our Kwakutie, one more case in one yet 2 dear Kosher November was Sumi do a bacono. So Omra now on funny defense, Emra.
When the court decides to either defer a ruling or decides not to rule on it. Of course, all rights are also reserved in us to take it up further. The breach of the PPA Act constitutes a crime. And my contention is that you cannot use a crime to defend a clear unconstitutional action by us. So indeed, you are engaged in an unconstitutional action and you are using, with all respect, the commission of a crime to further that unconstitutionality. That is wrong. The mission of the court, of course, as I said, I do not usually quarrel with the court, and I do not have any complaints at all. Substantially, as you said, my objections, the points were upheld, and the essence is that the objections of the first defendant, the Speaker of Parliament, were without any basis whatsoever. And I think it's very important to indicate that this country sometimes there's a lot of ignorance paraded as wisdom. The situation where you have ignorance paraded as wisdom must stop. There's a lot of deceit and misrepresentation of reality to the public. You find all the points that have been made all the time. I listen to the radio quietly when this matter.
Yamwakwa bayada say Adom TV kasia na oguso share na edu so no ahaya election headquarters Kokromuti Power. Yenhwe abatu mu nkomuni bi. Franka tuni mindisi amanyuku John Dramani Mahama nenei wade enkratoa mama mpani abedi akire Dr. Mahmoud Baomia wotu Franka ama MPP amanyuku no se wono ama nsemfu anum so oni ano wi akire ensem eduonum 50 eno no so de ato ho we da de pefe se MPP amanyuku Franka tuni no ensem wa fa sikasem ntoto yesanse wadi ntwonti enenei wade we abeto ho yi
Manfo bekai ya kanema mpenyi John Dramani Mahama de na proboko pie mu atife do mantem mu no wode nsemfo annum bi eto ho no mu a wokyera mampenyi abedi echi Dr. Alhaji Muhammadu Baomia emame yiya no mampenyi abedi echi Dr. Alhaji Muhammadu Baomia ya na adwen se wo yi kanema mpenyi John Dramani Mahama nsem no ano no ono nso de nsemfua aduonum ena eto honom se kanema mpanyini nso meyi ano no ena John Mahama echiremu a ansem misa enum a wodi tu dwane for man sikasem ho omra meyi ano no nyai se wodi nsemfua mu hia be se aduonum ena ba betu dwano.
I woke up this morning and I saw 50 questions to me. It looks like our vice president has just learned those things in the 50 questions the way we used to learn Baba, Black Sheep, Humpty Dumpty sat on the wall. Because I asked you 5 simple questions on the economy. That's all. Simple questions that Ghanaians want you to answer. You go and respond with how many compost plants did you build? How many this did you build? That is not what the issue is in Ghana today.
And what you call to us say Ghana for epe. Anu ye fa sansem a wode betu dwa no ne senti mampanya be de chire enya ne ntem no meyi ano.
Let me take you down memory lane. In 1992 there was an election in America. It was between Bill Clinton and George Bush Sr. At that time the American economy was in recession, the way the Ghanaian economy is in crisis today. And people were talking about immigration, talking about all kinds of useless things. You know what the Clinton people said? It is about the economy, stupid. Today, I'm repeating those words. This election is about the economy, stupid. It's not about all those other useless things about who built how many compost plants. Answer the 5 simple questions.
So, na Vice Presidential Candidate Dema MPP Dr. Matthew Opoku-Prempeh kai Ghana fo nyina se afi abato no eye obi a woto ama no obebo ama mpuntuo akoso nti wokọ akwakoto aba no ahwe se wokoto ama de obebo ama mpuntuo akoso no nso osusu se eye MPP amanuko.
Running mate Emma Presidential Candidate ma MPP amanyoko no Dr. Matthew Opoku-Prempeh ana de to omanfo a wo ho anim se ope amanyoko a eba ne mpuntuo wode akosa empatemu a na ye MPP amanyoko no wo kiremu se wo hwe afie twemu bebere a NDC amanyoko no eba ye no wo mantimi anya hwe amfa moasafo no
NDC for public term ebe job free maternal care ebe say national health insurance also one time payment amaso ye go for Ghana for the NDC and can you feel nine you don't be about. Hey, now my mama said 24-hour disco. I know Kenya on the 24-hour disco. But if you can on the referee, as the Wizard Ghana for any kind.
Western North Regional Minister Richard Obin and so Edin Semse Etudra.
Oyame Adom, and this is our Western North Regional. The Amuano of Bonomode and the Pedano, I am the dean of all the DCs.
Wakwaba yeda say Adom TV Kasena Ocean. Ye said ya pomudimo nsem etie. Dr. Sandra Eshan, President Magana Association of Medical Herbalists. Nene wodi tudwa se wonu mu a enye bibidru nenso obo ho nsamrane so ye bibidru no nyina yi fise kuo no aba saafo ni nyina wo beyi won ase afri mai mo sebe ya wo so anim bebe nyam e wade hie mu fise bibidru tetemre mu nyura no eno na ye nananom de ye adwuma ama apomuden pagina ne na so nti ontena ho mani pa bi emu won ho fin Adom TV kase etwaso yi.
Sandra Shon kasa ye mu no ene wodi tu dwa se wono mu a waje ntete ya wo ye bibiduro no wodi mfie nsia ene sua ade a wonim de pa ne senti ya na hagene se obi a wonji nim de bia befa wondin so ede abumanfo
we no government hospitals no Uba Lekma Hospital, Uko Labadi, Uko Tema General Hospital. All the hospitals in Ghana, and about 55 of them, that is the government hospitals, no. Medical herbalist, which is the herbal doctors in Ewoho. Inti obi ba no see a medical herbalist abisa ne say by a 6-year training program na and now ebi awakoye short certificates bi. Eba ne sa obi won say obi wo honoma onya sound herbal medicine education no. Ebi ameka no oye nyama fake quackery. Inti eba ne sa na akoye te say yini na ye adwuma ne biara no. Yes, in fact say ye hu say obi use ye din legally no ye be taking sankrofo on every ene.
And see ya pe na Dr. Michael Chemantin ya ye registrar with that council ya no etu wono mo waji won ato mu no efo se won fa kwan pa so enye wono mo adwuma.
As part of the end processes no as I say ye hwe na ye post your more to the various centers as in the various government hospitals ya integrated herbal medicine. Any other hospitals and centers are you need qualified practitioners na ya post you almost alcohol no way to me. Any omwankasa so almost so more individual and iswade who be
my head said the jodi mo nsam no etie na insurance emu ensam wo my Ghana mu no konanim mfie no mu nie no won abo ho emodene na so ni nyina mu no ne ma ahodo bi etete achew ana insheda nkoyie wo mu a wo mugu so ye ho asisi akase no etoso
Wafimpi no ena ediono ena financial stability review ya mpanyimfo eye no wo kiremu adia beye mfie enum mu no insurance penetration ejina di ejina be yo hagiche mu baako na chiri pohwe na sosone nyina emu no omanfo bi a wo mu nimde efa insurance ho ekire a wokwanya mpanyimfo esi fasisi insurance penetration e wo maiga na mu no insembisa bebre na ena wo ho eno nti wo mfia wodo eda ye nemu yi National Insurance Commission ehwe ne mu se emu enyine no ebeka hwehwe ya hodo mpanyimfo de gu akwa mu ama digitalization innovation and abuse so omo nkyerɛkyerɛ hodo de behwehwe so wo maiga na emu owienso a omamodinya se obegina Insurance Act 2021 and Act 1061 weso na wonuma insurance wode won ho ahyemo no wode abo won ho eba
chama me na se uguso hwe Adom TV emra so agudie mo nsem na nwumre nso ma yenwrem na memfa nsem no nso ento aso mawo ye bowremo awo Legon agoprama so na sakasima bedu na Ghana Premier League outstanding gamer eno eye week 6 no Legon Cities ene Asante Kotoko ene depem so neno ena Dr. Prosper Nate Ogum head coach Edma Kotoko Eche Sampa match bakwa edana kumasu yepa.
He who that is down fears no fall. I mean, and they where they are now, they are not in a very good position, and they would want to use this to revamp their hopes in the league. So I'm sure they will come in multiple ways in terms of effort, in terms of commitment.
All right, enti na se no eden koma apiema eden no so jama yemfanwie na hye no so se no so ebon so Ghana under 20 ene Nigeria enso akansie ba kwa chanopa de beka nyina da ye be sande no so abro within the Cobblestone okomankra ba kwa amaka ensuroja adura enwono number 1 sheshe
no so na Adom TV kase na ha na brema kwan na nwumre ye de asia seda na ye odia omre no wadaje team no so ayade Fiano pa bepem sabre fa pepsodent twitwi sese wo kwa akoda na mu onum ho ban free kaka ene enum ohaw bia bididi afia amankwa tamaklo adepache ne nkwa ho den wo ho a ebesehia